Yeah. My name's Smiley. I'm an intern at Sock's Place. I used to live on the streets. Just recently got put in a house. Things are starting to look good, but things in the past have been really rough, you know. Living under bridges and trains, you know. My family.
Okay.
And the friends that I do have, I consider family. I consider them, like, my street family out here is more my kin than my regular blood. You know, they look out for me, I look out for them. And I mean, if I have a problem, you know, I need something and I don't have it and they do, they'll give me the shirt off their back, you know, just like I would. You know, it's just little stuff like that, you know, that really matters out here. I'm staying at my mother-in-law's house now. I went from 13th in Umatilla, an abandoned warehouse, to a 4-bedroom house.
Things are improving. They are.
Being home is where I lay my head. You know, I could put my head right here and this would be my home for the day. Yep. You know, that's just because of me being on the street. No matter where I put my head, it was home. I think, yeah, he does. He does. I used to not believe. I used to be a pagan. I'm going to say that now. I didn't used to believe in a God. I thought that there was more than one God. I still believe that there's more than one. Everybody has their own preference, you know. But I've recently just started learning that the God that my pops out here is working with is doing pretty good, you know. I was too caught up in drugs, didn't really care.
It's brutal honesty, that's respectful.
I was.
That's awesome.
You know, I've been clean off of meth for 2 years now. And it's taken me 2 years to actually look at everything around me and go, well, I'm tired of this bullshit. You know, excuse my language, but there's a time when you can look out for people and keep dragging yourself down with them, or you can take that extra step and say, hey, look, man, I got to work on me, got to work on my family, and got to get things going. I'm going to be 41 years old this year, and I just got off the streets, you know. When I was a kid, my mom I lived in a Volkswagen with her. I lived in a cardboard box behind Thrifties down in California, you know. My mom brought me up like that, so I knew, so if something was to happen and I ended up on the streets, I would know how to take care of myself. So yeah, it was sporadic. I lived in a house as a kid, lived in a box, a car, you know. I always had like a brother-sister relationship instead of a mother-son. I used to be able to talk to her about anything, you know, I still can. I mean, she taught me most of what I know. She feels bad for bringing me up the way she did, but I thank her all the time, you know, don't feel bad. I'm who I am today because of it, you know. I'm not a bad person. Yeah, I've had some fucked up choices in life. Made some fucked up choices, you know, but we all got to deal with our own creation, right? You hold the key to your own destiny. You have two ways to go over a fence, you know. Whichever way you go is the way you're going to lead your destiny, you know. At the end of that line, yeah, you can always cross back over, you know. Just depends on how far down that line you go, you know. I don't know if it makes sense to me. Still lots of stuff for me to learn in this life. A lot, and I've been through a lot, yeah, you know. My transition? Yes. It's hard. Yeah. I just recently started here like a week and a half ago. So it's like I'm still going through the steps on how to treat the kids that I hang out with every day, you know, and used to be able to look at them and say, hey man, you better show me respect or I'm gonna fuck you off. Yeah. You know, I can't do that now, you know, because I'm a representative of Sock's Place. You know, that's a hard transition to go through, but I'm dealing with it slow. You know, I'm not out beating people up anymore right now. You know, I shot meth for 27 years. I left my wife at camp one day and I got all tweaked out. She got a hold of some Molly that was supposed to be Molly, and it wasn't. It was something else that put her to sleep. And she had told me, I don't want to be up by myself. Go ahead and do what you need to do to stay up with me. So I did. Well, she went to sleep, and I was fucking wired out of my gourd. And I left her at camp all day, and she didn't talk to me for a week. And I looked at her and I said, sweetheart, that'll never happen again. I'm done. Haven't done it again. I'm trying to leave the streets, you know? Trying to get it to where I don't have to come down here. I don't have to take care of my family, you know? I have a daughter to look after. I have my wife, you know? I have my family that I gotta worry about now. My blood, you know? Granted, you guys are my family. I'll still look after you as good as I can, but right now I gotta work on this, you know? I have to. With them looking up to me out there still, and knowing that I work here, I'm hoping that that'll influence them to step it up a little bit, you know?
Lead by example.
Yeah, they see a fuck up like me making it. If I can do it, anybody can. Believe that.
That's great.